If you're planning on retiring early to travel, there are some things that you should know about your health insurance options. Hi there, as always, if you have questions about your health insurance, you can reach us in the comments below or at the number on the screen. We are licensed nationwide and there's no charge for our services, so please feel free to give us a call and we are more than happy to help answer any and all health insurance related questions. Now, the topics that we're going to go over in today's video, we're really just going to touch upon the different health insurance options, but to learn more about them, make sure to check out our channel for more videos, and of course, please make sure to subscribe to stay up to date and like this video so that we can get this information out there. So the first option that we're going to discuss is COBRA. So if you've had group health insurance through your employer, then you will likely be eligible for COBRA. Yes, even if you retire early of your own volition. And your HR department should contact you with your notice of eligibility. COBRA will allow you to keep your exact same health insurance offered through your employer for a period of up to 18 months. So it really is meant as a stopgap, temporary solution to health insurance. Now, when you do go through your COBRA election period, we highly recommend that you go with the PPO if you are interested in traveling, because that will give you much more flexibility. You'll be able to see doctors that are in and out of network for emergency and non-emergency care. And of course, you won't have to have a PCP, which is a primary care physician, and you won't need referrals for specialists. So if you are interested in traveling, flexibility is a must. Remember, when you enroll in COBRA, you have the ability to change your insurance options based on what your employer offers. So even if you were enrolled in an HMO before, when you enroll in COBRA, if your employer offers a PPO, you can go ahead and make that switch. Now, the big downside to COBRA is, of course, the cost. With group health insurance, your employer will be paying at least 50% of your monthly premiums, sometimes more. So that means if you elect to participate in COBRA, you can expect your monthly premiums to at least double, possibly more, and possibly even a 2.5 administrative fee on top of that. So it can definitely be cost prohibitive, but under the right circumstances, it's certainly an option that you may want to explore. Now, another great option for early retirees is marketplace insurance. Your eligibility for a premium tax credit is determined by your income, not your assets. So if you are retiring early and living largely on your savings, then your income, as far as marketplace insurance is concerned, will be very low, making you eligible for a rather large premium tax credit. This means that you could get a quality plan for a very, very low monthly premium or possibly a $0 monthly premium. Now, the downside to marketplace insurance plans is that it can be very, very difficult, if not sometimes impossible, to find a PPO plan. And if you are going to be traveling nationwide and frequently, a PPO is really your ideal option. Now, luckily, even if you are out of network and out of state, if you are in a true medical emergency, your insurance will still provide you coverage. So if you do need to go to an ER because you're experiencing a medical emergency, you will still have coverage regardless of whether or not that hospital is in or out of network. However, your regular medical care will likely not be covered. Now, there are some plans that offer non-emergency out-of-state benefits, so you can certainly look for one of those types of plans if it's available in your area. And if not, make sure to schedule your regular medical care at your home base. And remember, many doctors do telehealth, so you may be able to access your regular medical care via whatever portal your doctor uses. Then there are short-term medical plans. Short-term medical plans are a type of private insurance, so you may have to undergo medical underwriting. This means that a pre-existing condition may not be covered in the first year of a multi-year plan, or possibly not at all if it's a more complicated or complex condition. That being said, short-term medical plans do offer nationwide PPO coverage, making it ideal for someone looking to travel across the country. However, short-term medical plans are not ideal for all people because, as I mentioned, it can get a little tricky with the medical underwriting. Also, they're not great for people with small children and not great for people that are pregnant or looking to start a family because short-term medical plans will not cover pregnancy. Now, on the flip side, when compared to a marketplace plan without a premium tax credit, short-term medical plans can be a great way to save money. In addition to offering you that nationwide PPO coverage, they're pretty customizable. So if there are certain benefits that you're interested in and certain benefits that you're not interested in, you can likely find a plan that will meet all of your needs. And if you're traveling abroad, there's travel insurance. And there's two real types. And if you're traveling abroad, look into travel insurance. There are two main types dependent upon your length of travel, whether you're going to be a short-term traveler or a long-term traveler. And your credit card may even offer some medical benefits. So short-term travel medical insurance is really for your average vacationer, not somebody that's looking to be a digital nomad or backpack across Europe for the long term. So it's only going to cover real medical emergencies. So these would be things like emergency medical expenses like a broken bone which needs x-rays, emergency dental like a chipped tooth, medical evacuation like airlifting after a major medical event, or accidental death. You can choose between travel insurance or a travel medical plan, and you can even get multi-trip coverage. Now, if you're going to be away for longer than 6 months, you're going to need some type of long-term plan because obviously you're not looking just for health coverage for those medical emergencies. These types of plans are known as travel major medical plans, and like I said, they're for people who are traveling more than 6 months. So these are really going to be much more similar to traditional health insurance. So they will likely be more expensive because they're just going to cover more. You need to be aware of your premiums and deductibles when comparing costs, as well as the geographic location that the plan will work in because you may not have the same level of coverage everywhere you go. And also you should be aware not only of the benefits offered, but of the exclusions, because some high-risk activities may not be covered, things like rock climbing or skydiving. We wish you well on your early retirement and your travels, and if you have any questions, as I said earlier, please feel free to reach us in the comments or at the number on the screen. We are licensed nationwide, but we can help you with those international travel plans as well, so please feel free to reach out with any questions. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date, and of course, please like this video so we can get this information out there. Bon voyage!